Jess, your first one out of the gate. You must be the winner.
And what did you win this morning?
A free trip to Arizona.
No, don't be teasing her. Remember, she has kids and a mom.
Oh, unless you could bring the kids, you could bring them all.
You're just so generous. I know you're including me on this, right? I'm just kidding. I don't know where my phone is, guys, so I'm having fun with this. I thought I brought it in here.
Jess, what's going on in your world?
There it is. It's hiding. Hi, Davy Jones. How are you this week?
It's fun to watch everybody come in.
Yeah.
Pamela Shore. That almost sounds like a Hollywood person. Pamela Shore. Oh, there was a dinosaur. That's what I'm
Yes, that's why you're
Do
thinking.
you sing, Pam?
She was something else, Diane.
Davy Jones. You're fourth out of the gate. Yay.
Oh, Don is in Denver. I forgot where you were going this week. You're always moving around.
It's fun watching everybody pop in here. Mr. Gupta.
Oh, my goodness.
And good old Kevin. We were talking about you this morning, Kevin. Well, I was.
Oh, that's right. We did mention him. Wow, look at everybody popping in. I haven't even shared this morning, so this is so cool.
So are you giving the reading, Jess, or are you having the reading done to you to tell you how wonderful you are?
She's giving the reading. She's the reader.
How are you doing that? That's great. You're getting that kind of traffic.
Yeah, send them our way, will you? Just kidding.
John. I had a reading with
have to
Katara
talk to you about that.
this week. That was fun. Kevin laughs.
Yeah.
Kevin, what are you laughing at?
Blaze and not Blatz.
Blaze.
Blaze.
Blaze. Blaze. Good morning. It's funny. It's like everybody coming into the meeting and hugging each other.
All right. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
Is that what they do at BNI?
No.
Okay. I thought that was more like an AA thing.
We have open
Open mic night.
networking, and everybody talks to each other about 15 minutes, and then the meeting starts.
Best day of the week. I'm not sure what that meant, but yeah.
Oh, talking about you, yeah. No, what I was referring to, I was telling Julie, because I had my note to self here, I think something you threw out at me last year, now I can't find it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the grass is greener because it's fake. I think that's what you said last week. I got a kick out of that.
He has a whole list of things.
And I can never find it.
That was 2 weeks ago, and we were looking for last week's stuff, and he can't find it. But the thing is, I don't know if you saw in the description, but we need the list from last week. He wrote it down, but we can't find it.
We're trying to come up with a new name for the show. So
and yes, and he has the list of suggestions somewhere.
And for those of you that don't know why, there's a Gabriel project, something to do with a church back east. And we want to use Gabriel, but we don't know what the second word needs to be. So we're playing with that.
Well, we don't have to use Gabriel because aha moments, I love that.
Aha moments with Gabriel. Gabriel's aha moment.
I don't like the Gabriel's aha moments.
No, they don't match.
Aha moments with Gabriel is better.
Aha moments.
But okay. I do not need a reading. Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jess. I love that you love us. And remind everybody else to love us too. Dang it. Be nice
like
to Scott
is okay.
and Julie.
And please hit the following. That you're following us. For those of you who do not know where the follow button is.
There's a follow button?
Don't tell me you haven't followed. You probably haven't even followed me.
No, I probably haven't. I'll follow you anywhere you're physically right.
Anyway, I'm going to show you. But for those of you who do not know, oops, that is a little loud.
Who's in charge here?
Okay. I was trying to go to that. Okay. So let me find
Ooh, Pam
you.
had an aha moment last night. I love aha moments.
Okay. Tell us about
Tell
it,
us
please.
about it, Pamela.
Yeah, her name is Pam. Why do you keep adding Allah to it?
It's just something I do.
Okay. Are you going to say it's a man?
Well, it's one of those things when you're mad at somebody, you call them by their short name, and you like
Really?
them. Huh? No, you're right. It's the other way around.
I was going to say since
Pamela,
when- Yeah, that's
get
right.
over here.
Whoa.
As opposed to good morning, Pam.
Yeah, be careful there.
What is it? And then when your mother uses your middle name along with your first name, Pamela, Pam, what's your middle name?
I'm sorry, but what Faith and Love said, grass is greener.
That's very apropos considering my profession.
He's a plumber.
I have to write that one down too. So
I heard Aha song last night. Take on me. Does that count? Was it? Did it feel? Hey, Don. Thank you for liking it. Don is in Denver right now. Just got an update. I haven't been keeping up with what's going on with him, I guess, because I didn't realize he was out of town this weekend. Or which trip this is. Oh, hello. Bounty hunting bears. Oops. I tried to get, I attempted to grab you. But there.
that goes along with the grass is greener on top of the septic tank.
Oh, told how wonderful I was just to find out he was married. Oh, yeah.
Hate it when that happens.
Yes, I am wonderful. Thank you very much. I know that about myself. So I appreciate you seeing that too. But I'm sure your wife is just as wonderful. That's what I told. But
Pam, if you were psychic, you would have known he was married. Yeah,
she is psychic.
And
She wasn't
is
trusting.
Okay. Well, that little endorphin pulse gets in the way.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Hey, Pam, you've got this. I would just, yeah. I'm sorry. With the unconditional love that I feel for everybody, something like that does. I just laugh it off.
Pam, okay, so Jean. All right, so if I'm mad at you, I go Pamela Jean.
Yeah,
that's Pam's middle name.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Pamela Jean. Did your mother ever yell at you like that? Pamela Jean.
Well, when my mom, no, I'm just saying, Mom, and she's here. That when she would get upset, which one is she upset with? Ellie, Julie, Bobby. I mean, she went through the whole thing. Who are you? I mean, I do that with my kids too.
No, I know who you are. You call them by the wrong name, or you're mad at one of them, you call them the other's name. Yeah. The closest I came to that was my two were standing in front of me on the other side of the kitchen counter, and one of them smarted off of me, and I'd had it. So I grabbed my belt, my work belt, and I went to pull it off, and the belt buckle broke. And they were both in full motion to run, and they saw the belt buckle break, and they started to laugh. It just killed the whole episode. I would get dramatic with my belt, but I knew I was serious. But that day it went all backwards.
And you were laughing too by the end
I
of it.
was. Yeah, I knew I was done. And when the buckle broke off the whole new party was over. Pamela Jean.
Hi, Doctor. Hey, Doc. How's it going? All right. I'm adding everybody's question too.
There's no Katira this morning. Oh, maybe she's working on that new job.
Ooh.
I was looking for her.
Yeah, and I've got to take care of my stuff. I've been laughing too much.
Okay, we have 2 more minutes of warm up here.
Why are 2 minutes?
I just figured 9:15 is that time.
Mine says 3 minutes.
Really? The internet is out of sync by a minute.
Hey, there is a delay on the. And for me to be behind, and I'm the control.
Yeah.
Weird. Oh, well. You're just ahead of things today. And thank you for the like, Don. Appreciate it.
There's Katira. Just tuned in. I want to tell everybody about Katira's disease that I've been helping her with this week, so you could all send prayers to her.
Yeah. And Terry Linden, should I stay or should I go now? That's a great song. But say, oh, should I go? Anyway, hang in there. We will get to you. Most likely, I'm sharing. Okay.
So
All
I want to
right.
be back to Katir. I want everybody to know about her disease. She has the same disease that I do, and we were working on that this week. That's when strange things fall out of your mouth when you're not expecting them. We were talking about that.
And that's called channeling. It is not a disease. It's a gift, people. It's a gift. And I've got to say it. Okay. What they say about psychics is an irrefutable truth. God has granted us abilities above and beyond the apprehension of men or humans. These gifts are of the soul, people. And so this is a soul gift. Everybody has at least one, and that's being psychic. There's so many others too. So embrace and have fun. Save yourself the time, Pam, no matter how that connection between you feels.
Save
Not moving
yourself.
forward, separation,
Run.
then you will always be waiting. And in the end, it may not work out as you have wished. And then it was my experience anyway. Very good, Kevin. Thank you for that. And I don't know, we met Kevin on Tuesday night class.
We did. I was not there.
I know. Yes, Jess was there. You weren't there. KK was there.
Really?
Yeah. KK was there. Pam was
I
there.
think I was cleaning a drain or something. I was there in
usually
spirit. I was there.
Right. People are attracted to your light, definitely, and your energy. But they also, some of them want to bring you down. Just don't let them.
A lot of people, when you're attracted to somebody with that kind of energy, it's you're boosting yourself up for your own gain. You're sucking it out of them,
Yeah.
whether you're conscious of it or not.
Hi, Darian. Okay. Yep.
Who's first on the list? Davy Jones. Was it Davy Jones? Somebody?
No, Davy Jones was second. Jess, did you have a question or anything? They do, Pam. Or the lighthouses, yes. Lake keepers. No, don't let them suck it all out. Give them back their energy and call yours back. Okay, I have to pull it up since we have somebody. Okay, where are you? Which one do we want to pull up today?
Very enraged.
I'm going to do the first one.
Actually.
What?
Well, I was just thinking of people who are actually asking for questions.
Yeah, I'm putting them in there. I call back my power and energy from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me, consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions of time. I am safe, sovereign, and protected. So shall it be. And I use that a lot. I was using it every morning and every night. And when I did, those people who were draining my energy or stealing it, however, I even use the word borrow, they stumbled after I said that. Every single time they stumbled. I won't say what happened, but they stumbled. And no, I did not feel guilty about taking my energy, power, and magic back. I did not, I do not, I will not. Because if they stumbled, it was their choices, not mine. So take back that energy he took from you, because it has nothing to do with them. It's your energy.
It's an
power.
interesting, what is it? Every encounter is every hello and every goodbye is an opportunity for growth. I heard that the other day, and that stuck with me.
Yeah. Bonnie read me on Wednesday, so I'm good. I think I did too, Jess, but you always forget me. It was funny because she was saying, For love readings, go to Sunday. And I go, Wednesdays too. So it was funny. Oh, yeah.
No, I disagree with that.
Oh, she felt that way before. I know the feeling, but hello, friends. Truth Wave Energy Meditation. Okay.
That's love bombing.
What? Telling you're wonderful and then
Yeah.
telling you I'm married?
Yeah. It's, it's not a bad thing that happened to her.
It's good.
In that she's now aware of that, because I've been there, Pam. I'm just sharing. Had things like that thrown at me that I'd never experienced before. You get hooked, and then you go, wait a minute, and things start not being what was. So beware of the red flags. Now you're a little. What is it? You're more aware, more wary, more discerning. Yeah, more discerning. Let's go with that. So it's a good thing that happened to you. It's disappointing, I know. That mom brain. Are you foggy this morning, Jess?
Well, you were the only one. Faith and Love did that too. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, I might be everyone's support, but
of course, another thing about how wonderful I was just fine. Of course, maybe he really did think she was wonderful. He just left the married part out for a while, and she let herself go off on the.
Well, remember the fantasy.
Yes, total. Been there, done that.
And what he's saying, we're talking about, the fantasy is the what you've got, the illusion you create. Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate
Well, you got to remember just to keep looking in terms of reality. Don't let yourself drift off into this fantasy world, which starts the endorphin going and all that stuff, which we're all guilty of doing. So now you're just,
We will get to the readings, yes. But Pam, don't want to be distrustful though. No, they want you to start using your intuition.
Ooh.
It is strong. It is vibrant. These are the words they're sending me. Trust and believe. You can do this.
They're saying she's moving out of her old awareness issue, old awareness practices into new awareness practices. So you're just evolving, my dear.
Yeah.
You can still be trustful, but you walk forward with an air of caution.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Yes, I love it. You're protected, but you also have the good stuff.
Oh, I like what Bounty just said.
Yes.
Discerning, distrustful.
Yeah. And you've got to remember, and I don't know if I brought it, but the original, let's see if I brought it. The original, yes, I did. The Serenity Prayer, the originally published Serenity Prayer by Winifred Weigel. Oh God, give us courage to change what must be altered, serenity to accept what cannot be helped, and the insight to know one from the other. That was the originally published one in 1933 by Winifred Weigel. So what I'm saying on that is you can change you, but you can't change something else. So be ready. Aw, thank you.
Thank her. Yeah.
Faith and Love, we've got to get you to class. We got to get you to class. Yes.
So Pam, go. Be happy.
All right, we will get to it. Oh, somebody's either smoking or not trusting themselves. Hello, Miss A5 says. And what is the Fast Food Friday today? Yes, we are thankful. Faith is here. All of you are here. And so Jess said she had a reading. Oops. So she's good. and I know we read Pam as well, and we just did. So Davy Jones. Oh, great, Jess. Thank you. Yes, right. So got it. And faith and love. Yep. Okay. Davy would like a general message. Now, Davy, how did it go last week? Because I know we read you last week. You got 2 readings. One was about money, and then the other one was about you and how things are going. So, what happened last week with you? Please let us know. I don't know what I want. Fast Friday. Still thinking.
Chicken wings.
I heard it. Yes, I'm here. Good. I'm glad you're here. So, how did it go last week? Tell us what happened last week, because you had a couple aha moments last week. Do you remember what they were? And I'm saying from last Friday to today. It's been not too well.
I disagree, because I'm getting a different picture for you, Davey.
Me too.
You're looking at it the wrong way, whatever took place this week. But they're showing me a picture of him wearing, a guy like at a yacht club, he'd have sailor stuff on and goes out to his yacht.
Yeah.
But they're showing me with that kind of garb on, and he's tipping his hat. So tell me what tipping his hat. He's acting very cool, very self-assured. False pretenses.
Exactly. Putting up a front. That was what came to me. And you said false pretenses. Same thing.
Okay. Who are you trying to kid, man? It's not working for you.
And when I said somebody's not being true to themselves and or smoking. So that's because you were the first one we pulled up after that.
He's putting on a persona that's not working for him. It's backfiring.
Yes, Kevin. Hey, it's early in the morning here. Well, not real early, but still. What you gonna have after food? I love a good bread bowl.
Across the cosmos, there's that word.
Cosmos, yeah, cosmic, cosmos.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were talking about the word cosmos this morning.
Yes, and cosmic.
Anyway, back to Davy Jones. Davy, did you hear those little words of wisdom that we just threw out at you? So who are you trying to fake out? You're not being true to yourself, I'm hearing. False pretenses. What else do we come up with? Tipping your hat. You said something.
Yes. Putting up a front, which is the same thing.
Yeah. At least you're being honest. I love that. I don't even know what persona to put up anymore.
Davey, you get to create yourself. Okay?
You're writing your play.
Yeah. This is about you. Yes, you're co-creating, but you get to choose.
But you know what? What you're doing isn't working. So you got to try something else.
Both. Be cool and show your vulnerability.
He's not being sincere.
He's not being authentic.
Yeah.
He hasn't been authentic for a while, is what they're saying.
I would agree with that. But he's using the wrong models. Whatever he's watching as a reference point, I'm going to be that. It's
not him.
No. Yeah, Kevin's saying it. Just be you, Davey.
And like he said, he doesn't know which persona. It's not a persona. It's the truth. You need to be true to yourself.
You don't want to be fake, because people see fake coming. I'll give you this story. I was bartending at what I would call a meat market in college. So I'm in this is downtown Phoenix on weekends. And I saw it constantly. These guys hitting on women, throwing these lines out, and the women rolling their eyes, like seriously. Like you could see it at the bar. Where I'm going with this, women aren't stupid. They know when a guy's being. So my point is, and I don't mean that you're hitting on women solely, but if you throw out a way of being that is not you, people see it. People pick it up, whether they're conscious of it or not. If you feel like saying something from your heart, it goes much further than trying to make up something to be cool. Right, girls? Am I close?
And lines from songs keep popping up. Cool to be kind. Be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Yeah, all these things are popping up on that. Yeah.
He's also would serve you to be more concerned about other people than about yourself. So if you ask people how they are and mean it, what's going on in your world, you're not waiting for them to. You don't want to be approached with everybody asking you about you. Put it out about other people. Make them first, and the other energy comes in behind.
Well,
Self-centered.
the trick there is, as you know, and I'm going to say this. And if Victor was here, he'd say the same thing. Love your dame self, because it's when I'm being true.
Oh, you know where that's going.
I'm being made fun of.
He doesn't.
Hey, then you're in the wrong group. You're not with the right people. Hi, Miss Shelby, my daughter. When do you need me to come? We're trying to figure out when I get to go to see you. And as my son said, his is being born. So
Kevin,
you understand that better.
going back to Davey.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're hitting home here now. He doesn't like he doesn't like himself, so he's trying to be something he's not. And the circle he's with, I think you're right. He's in the wrong circle. You haven't found your tribe.
No, you haven't found your not Dwight Yoakam. What is the guy's name? I'll have to pull it up again. But find your people. Look that song up. Find your people and you find yourself. So you haven't found your people. So where it be you people? We are your people because you keep coming on.
If you got to work that hard to fit into this crowd, something's not right.
Yeah, and if they laugh at you because you're being your authentic self, I would be looking at them going, "You're laughing at me? Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?" That's what I would tell
They're
them.
saying he hasn't got the courage to take a stand.
Yeah. Tom Petty, stand your ground, and I won't back down. I don't know what it is about music right now.
I'm hearing the words. I see him looking at others saying, "I'm sorry you feel that way." You got to put yourself in a higher posture.
Yes.
I hope this is help. We're not beating you up. We're just trying to create some awareness.
And love yourself more. And he says, put other people, when you approach people, you can ask them be sincere when you ask them how they are. And this always reminds me when Americans ask people how they are, they really don't want to know. I'm just saying. But when you go to a foreign country, I've traveled 7 times to the Czech Republic. And if you ask somebody there how they're doing, they will tell you. And you better be ready for it. So what I'm saying is truly mean it when you're asking that question. I have been trying to explain something to somebody, but I'm being blocked and misunderstood.
I would move on. Don't take it personally, whatever it is.
In the hospital about 3 days, hopefully. They just need a couple of days to adjust, if that works. You tell me when, Miss Shelby. Because that's what we got to figure out. I need to figure out how long I'm going to be there, all that good stuff.
You're working too hard to have them hear you.
Yeah. If they can't understand, then they're not listening. 2, they're not on your level.
And Jess is saying it here. The perspectives don't align.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You move on. You pick up a different dish off the buffet line and try that.
I like that.
I do too.
Try a different dish.
And
maybe you're used to eating a lot of wings, but I think chicken wings, hot wings, whatever. But I think you're more of a steak guy. I'm just saying.
What's your blood type?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask next to. To me, it's like it's an O. Actually, it's an AB, I think. Speaking of, thank you. Why is it every time I say your
Yeah.
name,
You bring out
you pop
instantly he
in?
appears.
Yes. And are the repairs done? He signed a contract, so he has an apartment.
Yay.
So we're very happy for him.
But David, they keep pelting
Yeah.
me with, you're trying too hard. God, I just lost it.
They aren't ready to hear. I like that too.
If he's hanging out here, he's trying to expand. The
Yes.
crowds he's with is not going anywhere.
They are bound by books. They are put in a cage and they haven't gotten themselves out. So
And
I hope
you're trying
carrying
too
it.
hard to blend in. It's just
I like that Jimmy does. And raw greens. Oh, that's a good combination. I like that. We can always plant a seed. God decides what grows. Yes.
So hope that helps you. We're gonna move to the next one.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
We are. I thought I was in charge. Apparently I'm not.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought I was in charge. Sorry. We're just being silly today. It is Friday. We're having fun.
I just didn't want to
Yeah,
be,
maybe they are not ready to hear it. Yes,
I didn't
they
want
are
to
not
beat
ready to
Davey
hear
up
it.
anymore.
And don't, don't feel sorry for them on that because they are where they're supposed to be right now. And you are where you're supposed to be in transition.
But
right?
he's coming out of it though. He's seeing new ways of being.
I'm coming. Oh, okay. Tends to fall away when they. Oh, I like that. This is Sierra, everyone. Tends to fall away when we start to escape our chains. In their cages, they know not what they do.
Interesting. Sometimes the situation is in charge.
Digital contract sign. So funny is I lived 13 years back. See, it's the same apartment he lived 13 years ago.
Really?
It was the sign. Going full circle. You're back home. You're back where you're supposed to be.
Interesting.
But you had to take some time off. Okay. Yes, thank you, everyone.
Everybody helped on this.
Yeah.
Group effort.
Yep. And Gupta, yes, you're on the list. What is your question? Are you doing general today, Gupta? I think we missed you.
Pam, you haven't lost anything. You've just accelerated ahead of the crowd. Ooh, where'd I come up with that one?
Yeah. Well, and Tina says it all the time. And we say it too. Those people will fall off. Anybody who doesn't align with you
Yeah,
will
the
fall
energy's
away.
shifting.
And I know Angie was the first one that I listened to that said, and I'm talking about A5 sets people, is that I release everything that no longer serves me. And that means people too. Sorry, it's not just bad habits. It's not just, a bad attitude. It is everything. You must first realize you are in prison. Yes.
Well, the other thing is you realize what you're doing isn't working.
Right.
But you keep trying to do it.
But you're doing it in a different manner now.
Yeah.
You've changed. But those other people around you have not.
Well, something created awareness in you that, wait a minute.
And we're talking about you, Pam, too. This is for everybody. And all of you have helped each one in here.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah. Okay, I had Gupta in here. Why did all of a sudden Gupta there? No, just
he
one
came
is
in
gone.
early.
Yeah, he did. Did you ask for General Gupta? Are you still here, Gupta? Did he? Yeah, General, please. There it is. Okay. And I still release everything every month, Julie. Okay. I thought you did it every day. I try and remember to do that. But yes. And Jimmy, you're on the list. And every time you ask, I put you on the list again. So you're on there a few times. So Gupta would like to know. But John Smith, if you're around, you're going to be next.
Are we doing Gupta?
Yeah. We are doing.
They're showing me. Gupta, I don't know what this means. I'm going to throw it out. You're sitting on a horse that's stuck in the mud, and it has no saddle, but you do have reins. Let's play with this. This is interesting. You keep kicking the horse, but it can't move because it's stuck in the mud. Its feet are stuck. And it's looking around at you like, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, your turn. I've given you
Yeah. I gotta.
the horse. The horse. Oh, you're beating a dead horse. Does that make sense? It's not dead. It's just stuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you. See, Sierra, I'm gonna put that up in a minute.
Do I get my people
Um,
confused? Is Gupta the one that wants to run away last week?
Yes.
Travel. Okay.
He wants to travel. He needs to take a vacation. He needs to get away. I thought he was going southeast. But are you? And they're saying you're stuck right now.
Yeah, he's stuck on something that's stuck.
Proverbial. Yeah. So, oh, I'm hearing. Don't get off the horse, or you'll be stuck as well.
That's where I was going. I couldn't understand why he. Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But how does he get the horse unstuck? He's sitting on something that can't move. The situation. Oh, the situation's not going to change.
Situation's not going to change. Yeah.
He has to change. Oh, he has to change his attitude about the situation. How can he do that?
Instead of trying to force the horse to move, which it can't.
Right.
He needs more soothing and.
They're showing. Have you ever seen somebody on a horse? I've seen more often. You see girls riding horses, but the horse is relaxed, standing there, and the girl is laying on the horse, not sitting on the horse.
Right.
If he changes position and just relaxes and takes the comfort of the situation, he's fighting the situation.
Yes, he's fighting the situation. Yes.
That I'm going to go parents and home and all that stuff.
Tradition and culture, everything. I guess it's a marshy land. Not too marshy because all I see is mud. What about you?
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing.
I'm not seeing any green, anything else but mud.
It's like it's a mud pit, but there's a outer rim to this thing where the mud stops, but you're flat out stuck in the middle of it.
Yeah. Hi, Kat.
They're saying let the situation evolve to a point you can get off the horse, but I don't know what that would look like.
But I agree in the laying down, in the relaxing in the moment.
Just rest on the horse's back and you're kicking it, trying to make it move.
And calm the horse down. I mean, the horse is looking at you like, I can't move.
Pet the horse.
Pet the horse,
yes. Be nice to the horse.
Yes. Calm the horse down.
He's in conflict. He's fighting the conflict rather than addressing the conflict with loving and caring and adulation. He wants what he...
Oh, and the word is consideration of them.
There's a conflict. Yes. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So he's dealing with parameters that another generation that has created. He's in conflict with the energy he's presented with, but you're right. He's not respecting where it came from. So the other side's doing the best they know how to do, but he's battling that, not looking at it from that perspective.
Do not get off the horse right now. No, because if you get off the horse, you're going to be stuck.
Yeah, stuck.
I know it sounds
because you can't
counterintuitive, but if you got off the horse and stuck, then as the horse gets tired, this is what I'm hearing, as the horse gets tired, it's going to fall on you. And I don't think you want a 1,000-pound thing on you.
The horse is tired of being kicked.
That too. Exactly.
And it's going to turn around and bite you.
Oh, I love that, Pam.
That was good. It was beautiful in the muck. So
yeah.
So pull your feet up, curl up on the back of the horse, just rest and relax and enjoy the sunlight. There's something, I was near a horse yesterday and I walked up and I pet it because I like to do that. But there's energy coming from the horse that can soothe you if you approach it the right way. So
if you're consoling and consider the horse's feelings as well, because if you're kicking the horse and it can't do anything, it's gonna.
The confrontation is not justified.
Yes, that's true.
He's looking. The perspective is wrong from your side. Not wrong, just inaccurate. You got to shift your thinking and. Oh, they're saying, try this, Gupta. Look at the situation you're dealing with, and I think I know what it is. But look at it with gratitude for the opportunity of what it can show you and where it has gotten you to this point. They said you're not counting your blessings. For what that's so look at the gifts received and don't beat up the givers.
Well, and Kira's hearing, I heard let it lay down. But if you let the horse lay down, neither one of you are getting up. And that's not a good thing.
So I want you to feed everything positive energy and gratitude and thankfulness, and things will shift for you a lot faster. Hello, Terry Linden.
Yeah.
What's Gabriel laughing at? Did we say something funny?
I don't know if it's something somebody said or in the chat.
So I hope that gives you.
You're not speaking your truth. Yeah. It still needs to work on him, but it's the situation that is got him stuck that he needs to.
But it's an internal view he's having of the situation.
Yeah.
It needs to be altered.
Yeah.
Well, good. I've never had a horse stuck in the mud before, so
it's a new for us.
Yeah.
And it's almost like you need to put on somebody else's shoes. Oh, wow. When I said that, it's almost like once you put on this other person's shoes, then it'll transport you to another area.
Looking through their eyes.
Looking through their eyes, but it'll transport you elsewhere.
Of course you can.
Good morning, Harris. Yes. Come in on a horse vision. Yes, and KK has many horses. Well, 5. To me, that's many.
Yeah, horses get down a roll when they want to.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Go be happy. Hug your dad. That's where I keep going.
Yeah.
And include.
I'm not sure if he can, but
I know.
Okay.
I realize there's those barriers.
No, that's not what he's saying. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for all the help with that.
Good teamwork.
Yeah, and it's John Smith. John Smith, are you still here? And Jimmy Joes, you are next. So hang in there. And then and then Bounty. And Doctor, you're after that. Okay.
The horse's name is Eric. Oh, Kevin is being cute.
Horse with no name. Come on. I know. People who've listened to America will understand what I'm talking about. Yes, exactly, KK. Thank you. Yeah, move it. Not when a horse is stuck in the mud. No, that's not a good thing to do.
They'll be patient with you to a point.
Oh, yeah. And then you don't want them to lose their patience. You don't. Okay. All right. John Smith. There's John Smith. Okay.
Captain John Smith. That's where my brain goes. Wasn't that the explorer that Victoria sent out? He was one of the historically. Wasn't there a Captain John Smith?
I'm sure there was.
Or something.
I'm sure there was.
John Smith, I'm playing with you. But what I see, here's the vision I have. You're on an old-time sailing ship. You're looking into the horizon. And have you ever seen these scenes where you see the person gazing off into the distance? Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing what?
Why are we gazing off into the distance on an old wooden sailing ship? You can't see the horizon. You can't see the destination. You can't see. I'm getting a sense of lost. He's feeling like doesn't know which direction to go.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. So as soon as you said that, it's go with the flow.
Go where the wind blows you?
Yes. Go with the flow of the wind.
Especially in the love and relationship thing. Oh my God, this comes around my radar all the time. I was talking about this to a court. Well, it's come up 2 or 3 times this week, different situations. The point of my story is those people in a hurry, those people trying to chase that conclusion of that, what we say, that connection. And I've heard it more than once. I think Jess even talked about it one week. The minute you stop chasing it is when it shows up.
Yeah.
And I've had to learn that myself. Not that you're supposed to sit home on your couch and watch TV every night, but that the obsession, you've got to drop the obsession. I think maybe is an more accurate thought.
Well, getting out and about is great. Sitting at home is not.
No.
Nobody's going to come knocking at your door. And yeah, you might get emails and online chats and all, but that's not what you need. You need person-to-person contact. But obsessing on one thing when you're not yourself prepared for it, right? Until you can prepare yourself for this love, the universe has got it for you. But you have to tell the universe exactly what you want.
I'm going to use Jess as an example. She referenced 6 years after a divorce, breakup, something. And whoever she's involved with now just sort of popped in one day. Surprise, I'm here. But I'm going to guess, correct me if I'm wrong, Jess, that she became comfortable in her own skin, in her own environment. And that's when like came along, as opposed to sitting in her environment, being uncomfortable all the time and unsure and nervous. And so the point I'm being, be okay with who you are in the moment you're in, and just go about life and go entertain yourself.
More time for yourself. It's about you.
Yeah.
Get out and socialize, yes.
But equalize. His energy has to equalize.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Jess to say I'm right. Okay, she just said.
Go with flow. Don't. I have a woman. Okay. You don't have anyone but yourself.
You don't have anybody but yourself.
Yes. No one can complete you. You cannot possess anyone but yourself.
No one's coming to save you.
Yeah. So this is about you preparing for what you want. And they're saying, yes, it is a gap time for you. God's area of preparation. And this is the time to prepare.
Interesting what Terry is saying. In his case, it was about his dad. Interesting connection.
I think with that spelling, it's a girl, but that could be wrong.
Is it Terry? You're right. Terry?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Terry. Yeah, she was talking about her dad.
And it looks like a girl, but I can't tell.
Whatever you are.
Yes. And I did meet my current love. Good. Yes. Accept all aspects of your life. Yes.
Interesting thought, Kevin. Am I even real? Or am I a computer generation?
Hi, Lizzie. Welcome. It's been a while. Even know for a fact that anyone other than you is actually real. Well, yeah, I agree with you. If they're not real, how are you real? Manifesting what you want. Yes.
I'm sure if I saw you, I'd remember you, Terry. Where do I know you're from? I'm sorry.
Probably Monday night.
Yeah.
Or Saturdays. Sundays.
We haven't gone drinking.
Every timeline you experience, you create. Yes. So what else does John need to know? And I'm feeling a lot of turmoil in your solar plexus, non-trust, and a lot of the turmoil is on your left side, which is meaning female energy. You're not trusting it. Each of us have male and female energy. Getting balance is very important. And right now, you're not trusting your female energy. But there's not a whole lot of going on. Your male energy is there. It's solid enough. But your female energy is actually stronger right now. But it's It's upsetting you. You're not trusting. Let it flow. Let it flow. Tina's classes. Yes. Terry?
I'm sure I know if I say it, the name's not sticking.
I work on manifesting what I want. I manifest what I want. Those are what you don't want to use trying, because trying never comes up. I have made mistakes in the past. Now I've learned my lessons the hard way. Now work on you. And remember, you don't possess another person. You just have to take care of you.
You haven't made any mistakes.
No, you haven't. You learned the lessons. That's a good thing.
It's like when you learn to first start walking, you realize that in a particular way that you balance didn't lead to the next step. So you learn to balance it differently. And now look how good you can walk. So there's no mistakes. None of this is a mistake.
And
that's the hard part to accept.
Yeah. And when I see a void, and I'm hearing a moat. And I see a moat around him.
Well, Jeff was talking about him blocking. A moat would do it.
Yeah. Well, Jess said, I see a void around John and intimacy and emotional vulnerability. Root chakra needs to be balanced. Yes, it's not balanced. But and his sacral is imbalanced too. Again, more energy on the female side. Doesn't feel good. Heart, solar plexus, heart, third eye. Basically a whole chakra cleanse and balance would be fantastic for you. You could do guided meditation. And I have to promote Miss Tina, because Tina Scotto does chakra.
Huge stuff for us.
Yeah. She does chakra balancing and activation. And it's not cheap, but you have at least 2 hours of her time. And it makes a whole lot of difference. I'm just saying.
John, you're just very profound what you just put up. That's true. The universe is going to get your attention one way or the other.
Yeah.
And then there's that old psychic 2x4. If you aren't getting it, they just get a bigger club.
Oh, I got to put something up real quick. I know people are used to me doing this, but this is just for the fun of it. There you
go. So when I started on this healing journey, about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass.
I didn't think that happened to movie stars.
Well, her husband did.
Oh yeah.
Die, so you know.
Is that what happened?
No, I don't know what happened. She doesn't really get into
it. No, she doesn't. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, her husband.
I heard her say one time when she was younger that because she suddenly was on all these shows.
Yeah.
In an interview, she said that things always came to her easily, as opposed to the struggling actor that fights her way in to get,
Yeah.
These things just fell on her lap. Interesting to see the contrast.
Well, I've got to ask you, because I've talked to a lot of guys, and one of their favorite actresses of all times is Valerie Bertinelli.
Yes and no.
Because
for me,
basically, girl next door, kind of.
Olivia Newton-John.
Really, for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Donna Reed. That would be the other one.
Well, those are a little on the older side.
Yeah.
She's younger than they
are. I'm trying to think. Well, Shelley Fabre.
Old school, people. Old school. Just saying. Olivia Newton-John is the youngest one of all those, but yeah.
Olivia Newton-John, I went to see her in concert. I was in love with her.
Okay.
And she's dead.
She's passed. She's not dead. She's passed. And of course, Farrah Fawcett, a lot of people liked.
I was afraid of her.
She was too fake. She was too.
I loved her smile.
But yeah.
She had her own mess dealing with her in life.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
You see that?
Well.
Now you got me wondering. I'm thinking back about actresses, but Bertinelli, she wasn't. Olivia Newton-John would have been the.
Yeah. Flow with your authentic feelings. Embrace all experiences you encounter in your life as learning lessons rather than hardships. Yes, exactly. So. Yep. So great. And from what you're saying, John, you are on the right track. Just realize that you can't hold other people and let them be on their way.
Jess is informing me here. I guess I got to look up who Megan Fox is.
Yeah, I don't know her either.
In Greece, yes.
Something.
Greece got me. I watch it every now and then.
Fighting with Fred who made fun of me. I was 6th grade. Was it that long ago?
Yeah, it's scary how.
That was just yesterday. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I know.
Okay, anything else? I hope that helps, John. You definitely know what you're doing, but it's about you. Please, please.
You know, this whole
Take care of
Julie
you.
and I were talking this morning. If you read my book, which after having written my book, I see other books, everybody's saying the same thing. You got to know who you are. And I had experience the other night in Monday night class. I worked with 3 different girls, and especially one that I dated for about 6 months. And I'm amazed they don't have, you've got to know who you are. You've got to know what makes you tick. You got to know why you're doing what you're doing, or you can't change. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. You've got to know who you are. That's the overall theme, I think, of life. Gabe hits me with that all the time. And I'm just passing that on as emphasis. If you don't know who you are, you can't engage with other people unless you just want to run around the crowd. Nobody knows who they are, or what they're doing, or why they're doing, which is going back to who was our guy? John?
Yes, John.
John. And you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. You got to know why you're doing what you're doing. It's motive. Why are you doing what you're doing? And what are you expecting to gain or not gain?
Well, he says it changing perspectives.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you got to read from everybody. Everybody. Divine timing is teaching me patience, Kevin, but the feeling like it's getting closer makes me want more. Yes. Yes.
I could relate to that, Kevin. Yeah.
Oh. So what did Marilyn have to say? Last night was found that inner love. Find the inner love. Okay. But unconditional love for yourself is very, very important.
It's that looking in the mirror and saying, I approve of you, or I approve of myself, or that's hard to do sometimes.
And Jimmy Jones wants a general. We need
Jimmy
you back.
Joe's. I think of a submarine sandwich every time that name.
I know.
May I please have a general?
Yep. And he's got to pipe in that he's here. So this is for John and more for John.
Are you here, sir? We're waiting for Jimmy Joe's. Hi.
There he
Okay,
is.
you're here. All right. You still up for
Divine
wisdom of the
timing.
universe?
Yes, exactly. Divine timing, my best friend.
Well
So-
said, Angie. Well said. I got to write that one down.
Well, we're coming back to you, Jimmy. Sorry about that. But yeah, when people pop in, it's cute stuff. Okay, you wanted to, there you are. Okay.
I remember working with Angie early on, how she was very impatient all the time. She was always arguing with her guides.
You think anything's changed?
No, I don't run into her as much as you do.
No offense, Angie. We know you are you. You are authentically you at all times, and I love it.
He's alive and breathing. But what they're showing me right
I'm
off
alive
the
and
bat,
kicking.
why are you? They're showing me a horizontal tube. You know, with these old ant colonies, you could look through the glass and see the ants in the tunnels that they're making in the sand. And then, so it's a vision like that, only you're crawling horizontally through a tube. And I want to go big drainage tube or air tube, but you're not in water, you're not in muck, but you're going horizontally, crawling through this tube. Why are we crawling through tubes these days?
I don't know.
You can't explore, you can't see where you're going, you can't
Getting out of the matrix.
trying to escape. Oh, yeah, a tunnel. You're digging a tunnel.
tunnel's already dug.
The
He's
tunnel's
just going
dug.
through
He's
it.
going through it. They said you're taking the side road. Taking this gate tunnel. We're playing with this. Hang in here.
Yeah.
And why are you
He's staying hidden. Why is he staying hidden?
submerged?
Submerged.
He doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want to be. He's taking the exit.
Oh wow, look at that. And I'm getting a lot of dizziness in my head.
Okay,
That's
so
mainly
verify
on the
for
right
me
side.
here, Jimmy. You feel like you're in a tunnel crawling sideways. He's digging deep. You're looking. You're trying to look inside. Or you want to look, but you don't know where to look. And you're going down, down, down.
It's a lot of pressure.
And if you're going down, the pressure would increase.
Yeah.
Self-imposed.
Yep. It's not feeling good.
Any of this ringing a bell?
And the song from Miami Vice is coming in.
Really?
Sung by the oh gosh, what were they?
Faith, what you just said, I'm ready for divine timing to show up. It is. It's already here. It's never not on time. So whatever bus you're waiting for, it's on the way. You just got to be patient and hang on at the corner.
And Faith, you're an empath. You're feeling other people's energies because I've got a headache too.
Oh.
And I'm getting it from Jimmy Joe's. And it's not a bad thing, Jimmy. I'll get rid of it in a minute.
Okay.
There's this right here. He's put this here and it helps quite a bit.
They just said, Jimmy, you're being afraid for no reason.
Yeah.
So the self-imposed pressure, there's nobody hammering you to perform except yourself. You've got to, that goes back to responsibility being hammered into as a kid or something. Are you an oldest child by chance in a group of siblings? Whose headache? Whose headache are you getting?
I'm getting Jimmy Joe's. And Faith's got it too.
He's wound up like a mainspring.
Yeah. And it's a lot of pressure, dizziness as well.
Okay.
It's from the top of the crown.
Jimmy, close your eyes. Do me a favor. Close your eyes. Go to your third eye. Go to your imagination center. And I want you to put yourself in this comfortable room. I just want you to close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Middle child. Okay, your middle child. I'm wondering. Yeah, but you had some responsibility hammered into you. Usually
Middle children do.
Is it? I thought usually
middle children have a lot more than you think, people.
Interesting. Oh, you had to carry the load for both sides.
Right.
I never thought about that.
You always were caught in the middle, not just in the middle of your siblings, but of your parents as well. Yes, experienced people.
Okay, Victor's getting that Jimmy's an empath. I never thought about it. I thought the middle child had it easy.
What you talking about, Willard?
Well, I'm an oldest, so I know what that load
I'm a
is.
middle. Always have been. My middle son feels the pressure too.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a lot of middles in my family. And I always sit in the middle, always in the middle, always.
But he's carrying loads he doesn't need to take.
Hiding your head in the sand, that'll give you the pressure too.
I want you to step back off of the playground, and I want you to watch everybody else play. Yeah. And I want you to not take, what was it just said the other day? Not my pig, not my farm.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yes, and okay, got to go back to the 3 F words that are 7 letters long. Forgive, forgive, forgive. That's the first one. I mean, forgiving yourself. I know middle children have tendency to be very hard on themselves.
He thinks he's dropped the ball.
He hasn't.
No, you haven't.
You haven't dropped the ball for yourself. You haven't dropped the ball for anybody else.
But you are expecting, you keep thinking somebody has hammered into you. You got to carry all these other balls. Time for you to step back and say, hey, guys, you figure it out. Oh, he's a caregiver. You're enabling.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody still did you get hammered into you that you had to take care of your younger siblings? Somebody told you had to take care of something and created this illusion that it was your problem.
And it's not. It's not. Yeah. And faith and love is also middle child. So
That's interesting. I never thought that was the case. The books don't say that.
No.
Not that I remember.
books don't know a whole lot about middle children unless it was written by a middle child. And a middle child of a middle child who had a middle child. My mother was a middle child.
Because what I came away from all of those books was the middle child had it easier. They're better prepared in life because they learn to negotiate with the upper and the lower. They know how to swing.
They might negotiate, but they have to hold on to the burdens of other people too. That's how they're taught.
Interesting. Help your brother, help your mother, help your. Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's always you have to juggle all of it. As a middle child, the oldest child does what the oldest child does. The youngest child gets away with a whole lot more.
Yes.
And the middle is in the middle. And they've got to soothe.
The older one, in my understanding, was hammered with all the responsibility because they get hit hardest first.
Well, this is true and not my oldest child. He took responsibility, but he delegated to the other two. Oh yeah, Mom, I'll make sure it gets done.
Really?
But he also, when it came to an emergency, he was the only one with a cool head. Shelby, I don't know if you're still here.
The middle or your oldest?
The oldest, he never got rattled. Never got rattled.
So he was.
When it came to emergency.
But he knew how to delegate.
He was very good at delegation.
I was never good.
Very
I was
good.
always doing it.
But then again, he's also a Leo. He's an August Leo.
Okay.
So that gives him not. Do you really think I'm self-centered?
I'm thinking of women I've dated that were Leos. That's where I went.
Well, I have a feeling they had a little bit more to them than that because this Leo has four placements, a total of 6 placements in Earth.
Okay.
So I'm pretty well grounded.
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Anchored.
Very anchored. Even though I'm a Leo, I'm very anchored. And being a middle child.
So you don't sit around preening, like the cat.
No, I do not. Definitely do not. I am not high maintenance people.
So the moral of the story here, Jimmy, is let go and let God. I'm hearing that echo in my head. You got to drop the middle child syndrome you've been hammered with. Because this has been interesting for me because I didn't know this. I'm the responsible oldest. So for what that's worth. But I never delegated. I carried the load myself being the oldest.
Oh, and I love this, Kevin. Correct. My sister raised me as my mom worked 3 jobs. My brother, the eldest, did his thing.
Really?
And my oldest son did his thing. Always.
Interesting.
Yes, that's exactly what we have to deal with. And add on the responsibility of co-parenting with a difficult ex. Children. So it's not easy. No.
Isn't that interesting? The politics are amazing.
Yeah. And we were brought up, yes, Darian, you are. And we're moving along, but these things are needed to be said. And we love the fact that everybody's joining in on this.
This is fabulous because I'm learning from this too.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, I agree with you, Pam. He's got to stand back and take a deep breath. And
Jimmy, I can say this passionately. It is your time. It is your time. It is my time right now. I've given up on a lot of stuff that no longer serves me, and I've released them. It might have taken 2 years to get it done, but it's done, and I am so thankful and appreciative.
So if nothing else, at least you're not alone. You got people to fall back on here, but truly take a step back. You're carrying too much of a load that's not your load.
Let it go. It is not you. Let it go. And
we should maybe have a middle child reunion.
Again, reunion.
Yeah.
A mother and child reunion is only a heartbeat away.
Gabriel reunion. Sorry.
Are you hosting?
I was thinking of names that just jumped in my head.
Okay. All right. And if you guys have suggestions on the name,
We should all get
definitely
together
beautiful.
somewhere. I don't know what part of the country that would work out. It'd be a
You've
wild
got a nice
night.
house. I'm just saying.
Well,
We can hit tent. We can pitch tents in the
Yeah.
yard. You got plenty of room.
we all have RVs and meet in the desert.
Uh,
Who's next?
okay.
Thank you, Jimmy. That was fun.
Yeah. It made me feel better too because, yeah, as a little child, we think we're invisible sometimes,
Yeah.
and sometimes we want to be invisible, and sometimes we don't. But yeah, thank you. I don't know if you mean me, but yes, I was.
That's interesting because the books I've read are about all three, the birth order.
Yeah.
As
But who
opposed
was
to
it written by?
some scientist, I don't
Well-
know, psychologist, whatever the hell it was. But I had never thought about singling out the baby of the family. I understand, but the middle child, I never had a clue about that.
Yeah.
That load, I don't remember that at all. I've
Yes, pitch a yurt. A yurt works too. And Bounty, you're next. I think you wanted a general. I couldn't remember. If you had something else in there, please let me know. And then Doc, you're after Bounty, Terry.
read a scientist who wasn't a middle child. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
either that or they lost their.
Or they were an only child. Maybe they were an
Yes.
only child reading the book.
Oh gosh, only children have a tendency to. Yeah. Anyway, we won't.
That's
get into
another
that.
story. Was
That's another story. My granddaughter is an only child. Now, that's my middle son has an only child. But my oldest is getting ready for his fourth or fifth child. Let's see, 1, 2, 3,
What are they
4,
thinking?
fifth child. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth child. And my youngest, who started them all out, has 3 kids. So, and my oldest granddaughter. And I have an adult granddaughter.
You know,
It's so
Bounty,
weird.
what you're just saying about whatever you feel needs to be shared.
We've
know,
been doing that.
It's funny how stuff comes up in conversations. What's supposed to be thrown out shows up.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys remember last week when we had just mentioned towards the end to prioritize. And then Gabriel says that is the word of the day. So I hope you guys prioritize what you needed to. And still working on it.
Thank you. That was great.
Oh, you didn't need Libra here. That's fine. But we appreciate that.
I'm a scientist. That's a middle.
Is wrong. I love it.
Now, see, I can relate to A5. I had the responsibility thing going, but I was just was one of two. But I took it on willingly for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
But remember, not all oldest children take on responsibilities.
No, it can shift to the second one or the.
Yeah. I mean, my oldest son and my sister, well, she's the oldest, and I'm not saying anything bad about her, but yeah, she had her own ways of things.
Kevin, I've had that same question. If you got 3 middles, who's the middle? The middle. The other thing that happens is the age gap. If you have like more than 5 years between kids, you've got a second set of oldest, middle, and youngest.
Well,
It's interesting how that works.
see, my dad's family, there was 4 boys. He was the second to the oldest, but he was considered a middle child. There were 2 middle children.
Mm-hmm.
And they were totally different personalities,
Even in the middle.
even in the middle. But the oldest one definitely took responsibilities of stuff, but each one did their own. And the youngest one, he was more devout and more pure of heart than any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't a rebel or anything like that. So I love that.
Is Cece our next victim?
No, Cece is not our next victim. Bounty is. But I just saw what I didn't mean to
The
get
middle.
middle.
Well, I can see where that would happen.
One that takes care of everyone else.
It's interesting hearing all these perspectives from middles. I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
I find it fascinating.
No, when you, Kevin, let's see, my second ex's family, there was the middle child was female. Yes, there's 3 middle children, but the oldest daughter, the second oldest, she took on mother responsibilities, being the second oldest or being the oldest female. The middle child was female, and she took on everybody's burdens. And my ex, who was the third, he was, yeah, in it for himself. And the youngest one was all about her as well. I mean, she was babied by the oldest female, and she's still over the age of 50 and still being babied.
So what happens if what was that stupid TV show, 19 and Counting? That crazy woman that had 19 kids. Her husband was a senator. She had a miscarriage on the 21st, and that sort of ended the show. But who's the middle child out of 20 kids? How would that work?
It just depends on how they're treated.
Yeah, I thought the show was a name, but what
I would never have watched any of that.
I only saw 2 or 3 episodes. It was enough.
Oh, I didn't even bother with.
And the politics, there had to be lost souls out of 20 people. How can a parent? There have to be older kids taking care of younger kids and all of that stuff.
And they're in the old mindset of the farmers, where they just kept having children to help
on the farm.
Yeah. Free hired hands, yes.
Or they didn't know about birth control, or
no,
what's the other one?
Yeah,
the
timing, yes.
Yeah, the timing.
Okay, but sorry, we'll get back to it. I thought
I think Cece's talking about all those kids were mistreated.
I'm always in the middle of the life roads, like a referee. Yes. So you're a middle child too?
She was something.
Bounty. You probably said it already, but we've been through so many of these.
We hit a hot topic here today.
And Victor has fur babies. Yeah, that always falls on the female, the sins of our past. Sorry. Yeah. No, I understand. Family, friends, parents, brothers and sisters, school, etc. There's a them. We have to see both sides and the middle. Yeah. Yep. We have to see all sides. And I know middle children are very macro when it comes to management instead of micro. We don't have time for micro. Yeah.
Group that all of a sudden, all of this, he's not looking at this. I'm just going to throw this out quick. He's sitting on the horse in the mud.
Yeah.
He's not taking into consideration all of this. He's being very self-centered about where he is in the situation.
Right. And you told him to look at a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming through to me again. And I just wanted to reiterate that.
Oh my goodness. Had 21 siblings, all single births, same mom and dad, and she was the baby. She said she barely knew her older siblings because they were too much older.
21
so
siblings.
much older. Yeah.
How'd you buy that many Christmas presents? You draw numbers.
Yeah. Number 1, number 2.
Yeah.
21. Wow.
Well, we know what her parents were doing.
Oh.
Or not.
Were they rabbits?
20. That means that one was constantly pregnant for 20 years. You'd have to be.
At least.
Holy moly, she must. That was that woman on that show, 19. She loved being pregnant. She loved babies. I'm thinking, excuse me, there's other things to consider here.
She probably didn't like older children, though. I'm just a thought.
Anyway.
Babies are great.
What do we got? Who's next?
It's Bounty. Anything else we need to? It's for Bounty. I think she wanted a general. Did you want a general, Bounty? Bounty hunting bears.
She always intrigues me when she comes in.
Yeah, I know. I love her energy. And it's been a little while. The middle is one that.
What I'm getting, you seem very grounded to me, Bounty.
In tuned.
But you have open eyes, and you just, where do I want to go with this? You're okay. You're okay. You're not. You take things in, you observe, and you listen, and you weigh you process what's coming in. I think continually, and you are trying to. I just love that about you. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Stable is the word I'm getting. You're not smoking anything.
And I hear the word balanced.
Yeah.
Very balanced. And your perspective of being the middle, and
And she lets stuff roll off her back.
yeah, not grab a hold of it, not think you need to control it.
You doing anything Saturday night?
I don't think she lives here.
I don't
And
think
she-
she does either.
Most likely, marriage stuff, people. Gotta be careful.
Just her
with that.
picture looks. The picture she has on here always is what I have to work with.
Yeah, I know.
But no, Bounty, you're in a good place. I don't have anything to criticize or throw at you, or even though you're a middle
Why would you
child,
criticize? We
Yeah,
don't
well,
criticize.
we don't criticize. I have nothing to correct you
suggest.
on. I have
Correct.
nothing
Suggest. Makes a suggestion
to
on.
suggest.
Yes.
No, you come through with good stuff.
And we are happy for you to be here. There's an apprehension about you. What are you apprehensive about?
I was looking for something. I couldn't find anything.
I can feel a little apprehension. And it's in the male energy field. Why are you your male energy? I mean, you're
Something's-
balanced, yes, but there's something,
Something just took a wrong turn.
yeah, and somebody's holding your back. Male energy holding the arm, and it's not your mom.
Something's not what
She
you thought
grabs
it
my
was.
other right. Yeah, I know.
You've got the wisdom to look at this, my dear, and the red flag went up, and you're going, wait a minute, which is good.
Criticism helps us grow. Well,
Yes and no. It can hammer you.
not
Depending how you take
criticism, but constructive criticism.
Yeah.
That's one of the phases. But and I'm seeing you this apprehension. It is on the male side, but I see you in a they're saying 360 mirror. Okay. Okay.
You know what, Bounty? I'm going to say this. It's lonely at the top, and I'm not saying that to criticize or bolster egos or detract from anything. When you've got the clarity that I think you've got, it's hard to find somebody to talk to. Only because I've experienced that. If you come here, you got what I want to say, more mentality that's in alignment. But it's tough because no, you're not overwhelming, you're intimidating. And I say that because I know what that means. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But it's your energy, it's your vibrations, it is your light.
And
That's
you
intimidating.
will say something and people will step back rather than step forward because in a way you overpower them with
Wisdom.
their energy knows you're right and they don't know what it is.
You have wisdom.
And you can be read as intimidating to be around, which is not what your intention is. I get it. Oh, you know what you want to do? You want to take I'm dealing with this.
Yes.
Take the attitude you're going to attract. You're not going to chase. Play with that.
Yeah.
That's coming.
Oh, Bonnie's in. Miriam's in. Hello, guys. What
Trauma. Why would we have? Of course, the trauma has made you who you are. But I think the trauma's come up and you're trying to clear the slate.
Yeah.
I think you are gentle. I don't think you. But you're very, oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Stable. Just stable. Stalwart. What's the stalwart? Just anchored.
Yeah. The song, and this is a line from a song. I can't remember who the artist is. It's on the spiritual music. And this is I bless and release what does not give me peace. And I say it a lot now. I bless and release what does not give me peace. It really helps. Attract, not chase. Yes.
Chasing's a lot of work.
Be that light.
I tried that for 2 years
2 years?
with Wendy.
Oh, I was going to say that was the only time you chased.
Pretty much every relationship I've been in, the other side's been the initiator. I go, oh, okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'll play.
Okay.
Got myself in some real messes on that one too.
Yeah, I bet. And hello, Ted. Yeah.
Oh, Ted.
Yeah.
California Ted. He used to be Arizona Ted.
Bonnie, you must have received my ESP message. I was just thinking money flows to me like a raging river. Yes. That is
Bounty, are you happy?
I hope that helps. Bounty, all of us are in here with you and going through it. So yeah, it feels good. But this is take care of you. You're doing the right things.
Problem, she's at the top of the heap.
Top of the heap, yeah. Well, which is a fine.
It's a nice place to be, but it has its caveats. It's like being the middle child.
And well, and
This is the youngest.
it reminds me of when any of us get older. There's these balloons and stuff that say you're over the hill. No, I'm on top of the hill. I decide whether I'm going over or not.
Yeah.
So stay at the top of the hill.
Over the
People
hill doesn't
can-
apply. You just
People can come up to you and join you at the top of the hill. You don't need to go over unless you choose to. And I don't choose to. Man in the mirror, I reflect people back how they show me they want to be
but
treated.
you're
Yes.
unflappable in a sense.
Yeah,
Bounty.
you're just, and people might get overwhelmed, intimidated by you, but
It's the
you're
intimi-
beautiful. You're a beautiful soul.
They might get intimidation that she doesn't react. You
Yeah.
know, you could, if somebody, you might feel like you're being ignored, but she's just processing and knows better
Right.
in terms of what she could
Yeah.
learn. So.
Don't react to the negativity. Okay.
Go have fun. Thanks for asking or hanging
Hey,
out.
Doc, he's still around? And Julie, you're queen of your hill. Yes, I am. I'm a
Dangerous.
warrior queen.
Dangerous on roller.
Warrior. Yep. And
That's all you can do, kiddo. You can throw the, lead the horse to the water. They're going to drink it or not.
But keep it out of the muck. I
Yeah.
want the horse to get stuck in the muck again. Anyway.
You know what,
Duck.
Bounty? When you're around people, you're going to be led. The right words will come out of your mouth at the right time, and the people will either do something with them or not. But it won't be because you haven't translated or transmitted the message.
Yeah. Speak with your heart. Dangerous been shining in my head. Oh, Dangerous by Michael Jackson. Sing
MJ.
in my head.
All these acronyms.
Well, it's easier MJ than Michael
Yeah.
Jackson. Okay. Kevin Banana. Canna. Fee Fi Fo Fev. Really funny. That doesn't sound like you. Okay.
Who's doing what? I missed it.
Monty's saying, hey, Kevin Banana Fo Canna. Fee Fi Fo. Kevin. Okay. Yeah.
Vanna.
Angie said it. Say it often. Oh, Angie says that. Okay. All right. So the doc doesn't seem to be in. Terry, are you still here? Should I stay or should I go now?
Reference. Let me guess. It's a relationship. Oh, or does it work?
Yeah.
I've got a shed out in back you can live in.
It's not a bad shed.
She
It's a
can't
real-
draw unemployment. Does that mean she quit or she got? You can only draw unemployment if you get fired.
Yeah. I'm thinking of requesting the severance pay. If they laid her off, she might not.
Did you get laid off, Terry? What's the situation?
Hi, Darian. Oh, you're next. Darian is next. Yes.
What you're doing is not helping yourself somehow, some way, Terry. There's something. You're sitting on the solution. Now, what's that?
Third eye room.
Ooh. But
Is that the
she's not taking action. She's
No.
not taking her right, except
She's waiting on a decision from somebody else.
Okay.
In your right action.
If you're waiting for this to work itself out, it isn't going to. You got to put some energy in it. Are you feeling sorry for yourself? I'm getting this poor me thing. You aren't doing the victim thing, are you?
Please don't.
No.
You make the choices.
Yeah.
And what is the choice?
Be wounded or be wise. Okay, this victim thing is really starting to sink in on me here. You aren't sitting around going, poor Terry, right? Poor me, poor. Are you a middle child or a baby? With the youngest? Aren't the youngest ones the ones that tend to go, poor me, wah, wah?
I don't know. Well, let's find out with Terry before
Before
start making her. She won't answer if that's the way you're going to be.
Okay, everybody get ready. We got to find out whether Terry's the youngest or not. Speak, Terry. Speak, Terry.
Please don't. Yeah. We're all here for you. We're not. This is a safe place, even though he's being silly right now. He means it with love. He really does.
You're then going to start talking about proclivity. We got to do something.
Well, we're waiting for Terry to reply.
Oh, we'll talk about
I'll bring you up to speed. Middle children need a book. There is a disparity in sibling support that falls on middle female children, as is a supernova of light. Oh, bounty hunting bear. Angie and Bonnie showed up. Jess. What? Well,
he's bringing somebody up. Oh, he's bringing Jess up to speed.
Okay. Is a supernova of light. Yes. Okay. Don't count me out comes to mind. Ah, yeah. You are now up to speed. So were you a middle child? Are you a middle child? Yes, I can't remember.
Jess strikes me as the oldest.
Yeah. Of course.
At least as she comes through.
Yeah, and Bonnie, where are you on the
Did we lose her? Where did she go?
I don't know where Terry went. I'm waiting for Terry.
We're reading a phantom.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to Darian then if Terry doesn't pop up. And Darian says this.
I'm assuming we're talking about a male.
Darian, I would think. She's oldest, yeah. Bonnie's oldest, Angie's oldest, and you're oldest.
Who's this?
And Susan's, I can't remember Susan's youngest.
Darian.
No, Darian Ray. Can I have a message from my highest and greatest good?
My concern is because I'm seeing a female singer on a stage singing her heart out, but I don't know why I'm getting female energy on a male. Assuming Darian is male. Strikes me as male.
And the spelling. But these days, Darian can be either way.
Jess is the youngest, really?
Child. I have two half brothers who are older than me.
Okay, well, that would explain it.
Yeah. You're more of an only or an oldest. Yeah, because half brothers.
You come through as an oldest to me. Just saying.
Because I do want to put a little joke in there. My sister found out we have older siblings. And she says, "Oh, that makes me a middle child." I laughed. Because you can't be a middle child just because all of a sudden you find out that there's
two unknowns out there.
Half siblings older than you.
You might be a middle sperm, but you might.
But you're not. You're an oldest child. I hate to tell you, you're the oldest child. And even I talked to her daughter about that, and she goes, "No, she's the oldest child. She can't change that."
Darian, I want to go back to you quick. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, verified male. But I'm seeing a person on stage singing, and then what I heard was "sing your heart out." I don't know if you're in the music business or whether you're keeping stuff locked in that you're not saying, not speaking your truth. Not you want to be on stage. You want to be seen, but you're not. You're not being seen for who you are. Does that make sense? They're saying you're reluctant to express yourself. You got to find that female energy inside.
Yeah, Bonnie's not old.
Are you quiet and withdrawn generally? And are you emotionally unavailable around those that you are close to? There are those, I want to go either a girlfriend or kids or relatives or something that really would like a deeper connection with you, but you keep them blocked off. But I'm puzzled by the analogy they're giving me, but this is all going the way it's supposed to go. My guess is you're a man of few words, which is tough for.
Yes, we did, Darian. We were talking about. I'm here, stirred. Okay.
They want you to say what's in your heart more often. Don't be afraid to express it's that vulnerability thing. And I know men have a lot fewer words in the course of the day than a woman does, generally speaking. But you get out of words like in 5 minutes. So, yeah, Jess.
Yes.
You're not showing people who you are.
I don't know what.
And I don't know what the fear around all of that. You're afraid if you show people who you are, they're going to laugh at you. And yet you've got such deep thoughts to express. You're depriving those around you of what you feel or know or have connection with. Of
your knowledge and wisdom.
And you're missing that connection that it would create by you saying more. It's even a matter of if you compliment somebody or overly thank somebody or you observe somebody doing something for you and you say, "That was nice of you to do that." It's just acknowledging other people's actions. But I think you stand back and you nail yourself to the wall, and then and everybody thinks you're either mad all the time or. And I say that only because there's a person in my life like that, and they're hard to read just because they stand there and don't say anything anytime. But you aren't part of the game if you're not saying anything. I don't know where else to go with
yes,
that.
Be loud and proud. Exactly.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Be considerate. Other purpose. That's what. People would like to be appreciated, and they like to be complimented, and they like to. Your words help somebody feel better about themselves. And not that I'm not talking about egos that need to be fed, but. A lot of times people don't hear from anybody that they're doing something good and they doubt themselves. But when somebody does something well and affects you, say something back to them. Say, "Hey, that was cool." Like we do on the show here. I'm always complimenting or trying to acknowledge something somebody has said here because it's so
profound.
Yeah. And I can't think of everything, and neither can Julie.
And together we're pretty good, but we always love
you guys
the
should bring
input
in
from everybody else.
A side that I really enjoy because I learn from this stuff too. So as you sit here watching us say stupid things, it's okay to say stupid things.
And Darian, thank you for the yes, but we say a lot of things in a little bit of time. So please let us know what you meant by that yes a little bit more.
Yes, we're cute. Yes, we're smart. Yes, we're what?
Yes, thank you. Yes. I defy gravity all the time on my broom. Good, good. Hey, you're an angel, not a witch. What you talking about? An angel flying on a broom. Okay. You must be having your wings cleaned or something. kidding.
Ooh, Bounty. Bounty just tuned in on Darian.
Forgive the person that shut you down. Again, the choice of being wise or wounded is yours.
But you know, Bounty, the first thing is they got to realize they were wounded by that person. Sometimes you get wounded and you don't know where it came from. You go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
My mother had this total misconception of her father for like 3/4 of her life until one day she went, wait a minute. He wasn't a nice guy. So we flip things around in our head sometimes to cushion the blow.
A lot of times you only get a comment from someone if they have a complaint.
Jess is talking about air traffic controllers for flying brooms.
Oh, okay. Hey, we might need that soon because the way things are going, we might brooms may be our only
And
transportation.
UFOs.
No, that's true.
Well, they
We
have
have
their own
UFOs.
traffic control.
Yeah, they do. Nothing to do with no. So you don't like music, or you just need? I mean, to me, music is all around. Even though I don't do anything that much other than hear music constantly, or it comes in constantly, I should say. Department. Oh, okay, got that part.
Is that where the
I've seen
witch's
a
broom
few.
flies into the tree? And the witch is splattered on the tree.
That was not a good vision.
Oh, haven't you seen those Halloween decorations where the witch is just plastered against it? The people
Plastered. Okay,
Plaster on a
plaster
tree.
is one thing, but
splatter on.
yeah, that's it. They trust in pixie dust. Oh, I love that. No, you.
Okay, so all I'm saying, Darian, is start talking. Don't be the strong silence. Oh, let me tell you this story. In our era, remember John Wayne, there was Steve McQueen, there was Clint Eastwood, there was all these strong silent
Charlie
types.
Bronson.
And Bronson, yeah. You acted, but you didn't say a word. I talked to a mentor one time, and he said his son adopted that MO after watching these.
Yeah.
And his point was that his son never learned how to connect with people by having this genre of, and how much he missed out on maintaining that strong, silent persona. So if that's what you're doing, Darian, stop. Be the life of the party. But you listen to music to distract yourself.
But one thing about the silent type, when they say something, it's so profound that people stop to listen.
It's like that stuff when
The commercial.
E.F.
E.F. Hutton.
Hutton speaks or whispers, or everyone
Yeah,
listens.
everyone listens.
That's
yeah.
true.
And if you want to get somebody's attention, whisper.
Whisper.
Sorry, we're going back to old commercials here.
Yeah, but they're apropos.
Okay. Whole energy is ADHD. I'm just going through all of this stuff. This is why we need rooms with sidecars. Okay. Yeah. I know we're getting a little off, but yeah, it's great. And when you guys say this, when I was a kid, there was a car wreck in a neighborhood. And on the dashboard of the car that caused the wreck was a George of the Jungle book.
That monkey thing, yeah.
George of the Jungle.
Okay.
Watch out for that tree.
Is that what they hit? Was it?
Yes,
tree?
it was.
No.
They didn't hit a tree, no. But I said, oh, that. When I saw the book there, I said, oh, they must have gotten to the part where it says, watch out for that tree. And they hit a car. He watched out for the tree, but he hit a car instead. So, I mean, I remember that when you guys are talking about hitting the tree, I keep seeing that George of the Jungle book. But anyway.
Hope that helps, Darian. They're saying speak
Yes.
and use your words proudly.
Yeah. Speak with your heart too. I know you don't want to say a whole lot and don't, but when you do speak,
Watch
speak
out
with
for
your
that
heart.
tree.
I keep seeing the book every time anybody says that stuff. Anyway. Okay. I hope that helps, Darian. You've got a really good soul there. So
He doesn't know what to do with it.
yeah, but exercise. Come on Tuesdays. Love to have you. Kevin was there. KK was there.
They're saying self-expression. He
Yes.
just said if he starts telling people how he feels about something,
Yeah.
you got to learn to be a woman, Darian. I'm sorry, I've spent my whole. It's a lot of work. How do you feel? Comes to them naturally. There's a school they go to. They don't tell us about it. So,
You know, when I started going to Monday night class, I was probably 3-4 weeks, maybe a month in it, right? And Tina says to me, "You have a lot of male energy,
oh yeah.
and you need to wear colors more feminine."
Hmm.
And I'm going, I looked at her like, I know I have a lot of male energy. Somebody's got to be the male in the house, even though my husband,
Yeah.
my son, yeah, somebody's got to be able to wear pants and dresses. I'm just saying, because there wasn't any balance in my house. I was the balance, but yeah. So we all have both energies. So
Yeah. Balance is you want
balance is what is important. I'm singing it
without
It's
surgery.
good time on Tuesday. Yeah. So Jimi Hendrix, Since the Brooms came out. Which song Jimi Hendrix are you hearing? Okay. Yes, Pam has been there. So Faith and Love to have you. Jessup was there. KK was there. Who else was there? Kevin was there. And he hasn't been going. He's got to get back into Tuesdays too. That's probably one of his date nights, and he's so busy.
It's one of the only empty nights I've got. I'm out of nights. Ted Harris, Ted's going to wear more feminine clothes. Okay, good idea.
That's up
Ted.
to you. Feminine colors, not clothes, dude. That green jacket you had on the
You
other
can
day
wear
in the
feminine
picture.
underwear. Nobody will know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's easy.
That's easy. How would you know? Sorry. We're getting really silly. People, please do not be afraid of colors. Remember that colors have no gender. They are for everyone. Yes, I agree. I wear purple, and some people think that's masculine. I'm going, it's royal, people. I don't care.
That's good. Yeah, that's neutral.
Voodoo child just jumped out for me. Okay. Voodoo. You mean Vodo or voodoo? I don't know. Okay. He's got 2 lives. Scott's busy. 2 lives. He's got about 3 that I know of.
Yeah.
This life, his spiritual, metaphysical. He's got his plumber life, and then he's got his social life.
Social life.
He likes a busy social life. Cece. You're next.
never chopped liver, Jess. I just know you're
I think I said
you're
Jess.
already
Oh,
taken.
wow.
So I back off.
And not only that, but you're a few miles further away than most of the people. Purple is oil. Yes. Yes. Ooh, child, things will get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. And that is from the 5 Stair Steps. That's one of the theme songs from Ask the Angels on Wednesdays.
So go, be happy, Cece.
Well, that was just
And whoever.
That was Bounty and Darian. We had all those people.
Darian, yeah.
Yep. Okay. And I just had it up here. Okay. So Cece is here now. It's your turn. And Katira, if you are still here. Yeah. Oh, no, we only have one for Sierra. She keeps getting missed. So this says Cece, but it is Sierra. So what do we got for Sierra? Oh, headache.
I'm sorry, you're doing Cece?
Yeah, we're doing Cece. Last one.
They're showing me her rubbing her hands like she's getting ready to take a leap. What are you getting ready to jump into, my dear? They're saying this thing's taking a lot of courage, and that you've got a lot of intention behind it and a lot of energy, and they're saying you're getting ready to make the leap, but none of this feels bad. It feels like a good idea.
Trust, believe.
The timing's right on this thing, but I can just see you getting ready to go after someone or something.
I feel you're tired.
I'm getting all this determination all over this.
Um,
Oh, she's going after something with a vengeance. Be careful. Who are you getting ready to pounce on?
Cloaked in purple is good because they're royal. Yeah. Yeah. Gabriel's they don't know what they. Faith and love. Talk to Pam. Sure. She'll tell you.
But see, I'm getting whatever you're getting ready to go at it with some softer energy. Don't pounce. And if you're going in, don't go in with blazing guns. They're saying go in with consideration and kind words that'll get you further than the intention you are
Currently embracing.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, those words just. I'm getting fog, tiredness, helplessness. Wow. Ooh, I like that. Listen to the music of the pouring rain. That's what I need right now. And I think, Cece, that's what you need to listen to. I suggest you listen to the sound of the pouring rain because, wow, you definitely need rest. It's just a lot of fog.
That's a change in energy, CC. Energy start to.
Suggestion for anybody who's feeling too masculine at the moment, and CC, you're balanced of heaviness, but if you're feeling too masculine, then I suggest YouTube for divine feminine goddess activation guided meditation. And there's more than one of those. I suggest something around 26 minutes, anything more than 15 and less than 30. And it really does help. Really does.
I think Pam's right. We're all scared.
Yeah. And what I meant by Pam,
yes, Bounty.
Yeah.
I agree with that. That's good. So Pam, or not Pam, but CC.
You don't look stupid. You're not. Yeah, just believe me, everyone has a first day. Okay, so just embrace the you are. And that's for everybody.
She's got the confidence, but the approach is wrong.
Oops, sorry. CC.
CC, I can see you're okay with doing it, but just whoever said it here, retract clause, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm feeling the same
That's
thing.
where I'm going to. So go in with soft words.
Yeah.
And express your feelings and ask for assistance. Don't demand it.
Right.
I could use somebody's help here. The type of thing. Yes, exactly.
My third eye,
yes,
yeah.
Pull back the throttle.
But get some rest too. And hydration is very important. When you do have headaches and you have fog, hydration is extremely important. It really is. I take mushroom capsules to help as well when I need it, when water does not help. And the other thing I take is nutmeg tincture.
Yeah, you're big on the nutmeg.
Nutmeg right now is really helping me. I accidentally put two things together this morning, and I couldn't believe I did that because I got a water glass ready for the nutmeg, and I put it in there, and then I got a water glass ready for my apple cider vinegar. Unfortunately, I put them both in the same, and it's like, why did I do that? And actually, it
divine guidance.
It felt better.
You put them all both in the same glass?
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but it's like, oh, why did I do that? But actually, it was better. I was taking the nutmeg a little bit afterwards because it had a better taste. But
they heard you were into shrooms.
I take mushrooms caps for Tally. Yeah, Kevin, it's not that kind of mushrooms. I actually take the tri blend, which is the reishi, cordyceps, and chaga, and the lion's mane capsules. Those are the ones. Those are the ones I like, and it really helps me, and it also helped me get off the sugars. So, and the nutmeg is helping my joints, my liver, kidneys, and my head as well. So
Are we done?
I guess it's
I don't want to
time.
be done. I always like it when.
Yeah, well, it is time for. Hold on, let me get this off.
I feel-
Cece, I hope that helps you.
feeling sort
We
of
love you,
energy.
and thank you for being a part of the chat today and helping everyone else.
Those of you that are interested in doing meditating and channeling and whatnot, there's a trance class I go to on Thursday. But where I'm going with this is, it's interesting as you sit and learn to connect. There's an energy flow or pattern that starts to come in. In my case, there's a breathing change. My heart starts to change a little bit. Just little things to throw out to you to watch for when you. I don't know if Tara is still here or not, but anyway, I'm just when you have those moments when words start coming out of your mouth, I call that disease. Anyway, I'm not sure where they're going here with this. They are here. They're saying, we appreciate your connection of the moment. And they're referring to everyone in the chat here. Those of you attending today exemplified the experience of collective interaction. Many of you helped each other collectively in more ways than you were aware. Those who were posing questions and those who were producing answers and heartfelt feelings were of equal value to each other. The energy transfers back and forth. Those who give also receive. Those of you who are less hesitant to interact should be aware of this exchange and the energy you are missing out on by not being a participant of willing vocalization. We wish to exemplify that remark, reference those who tend to hold back and be in the shy zone, shall we say. The example of joining the dance would be the most appropriate. Don't be the wallflower on the wall, but be the first one out to dance. Be the first one to take the step on the floor. Be the one that gets the party going, because the person who has the courage to step up first equalizes the energy for those who are hesitant to approach the dance floor as well. Once the first person takes the initiative, it loosens up the bonds that others are hanging on to. So we all want you to be the first one on the floor, take the first step with the first stroke of the music at the dance, and feel free to interact with each other in this as well as future occasions. We will shorten our verbiage for today, but our point being, don't be afraid to speak your truth. And in those moments of when you have words in your mouth that you're not sure of, feel free to express them anyway, because you don't know where those words are meant to land, and you are just being a volunteer in the process. Blessings to you all. We are the Gabriel Collective. Until we meet again, have a safe journey, step by step. Ta-da!
Yeah, thank you. And Let's Dance. That's a great one.
That's a good one. I
Yeah.
gotta look that one up. Let's Dance. Put it in my list.
And then Sierra has, before this reading, I did a Metatron Oracle card and got Metatron's Rainbow Healing. So I suppose I'll go do that now. Thank you so much. And we were talking about colors too. Oh, I'm sorry. Anxiety. Anxiety is fear of the future. Oh, Let's Dance. The Last Dance.
Dance.
Yeah.
All good songs. All good songs. So
Yeah,
all of you
thank you,
don't
guys.
dance the last dance. Keep dancing
Yeah. Never stop.
and jump in on the first dance.
And I was doing chair dancing, and some people saw it. Some people said, But yeah, I forgot. Move it, move it. That's what I was
Kitchen
thinking.
dancing. I heard that term the other day. I thought that was great. You grab your partner in the kitchen, dance in the kitchen. I want to do that. My cat doesn't
Well, I
like it
love all
when I
these.
do that, though.
He's the only one.
He's the only one in the kitchen. Yeah.
Is that why he's not here today? He didn't want to be dancing this morning. And Bonnie had posted, had reposted something on Wednesday. It was like if when you dance in the morning before you leave the house, you walk differently, and that was by Sandra Bullock. There was a little bit more to it, but that was the gist of it all. So thank you guys. And
Thank you.
remember, tomorrow is Miss Susan Grayson, and that will be 10 earlier than 10 a.m. tomorrow. We're not sure how long she'll read. So please get in there quickly. On Sunday morning will be Jess and Bonnie
Are
on
they teaming up?
Yes, they are teaming up every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And that is, Sunday morning. That is the Psychic Sunday. And at 3 p.m. ish Mountain Standard Time on Sunday, again, is A5 Says and Sherry Berry, hopefully. On Monday morning is Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot with Tea Time. On Tuesday, I will be back with Claudene, Elevated by Claudene, and the Spiritual Show That Flows. Wednesday, it's, and Tuesday night, now everyone, I put Don's email in the description, my email in the description, that you can ask for a Zoom link to be on the psychic class on Tuesday evening between 6 and 8 p.m. And we're not ishy on that, just saying. And on Wednesday morning, it's myself and Bonnie. Ask the Angels at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, currently at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And Wednesday evening, I don't know if Don will be back by then, but it's usually A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and that is at 6 p.m. ish Mountain Standard Time. That's Wednesdays. Thursday morning is Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Sonoran Mystic Tarot between 11 and 10 ish Mountain Standard Time, or not Mountain Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, Linda will be joining me this Sunday on the live. Haven't confirmed Sherry yet. Okay, great.
Very good, KK.
Okay, yep. And so that's this Sunday. So it will be Linda Schaefer. She's part of our psychic squad as well. That's Tuesday night class for those who don't understand
You
that.
should call the show that. No horsing around with Gabriel.
We do horse around with Gabriel. Horsing around with Gabriel.
Horsing around with Gabriel.
And that is Thursday. And then, of course, we will be back on Friday. Who knows with what?
More
What?
horsing around.
Yep. More proclivity for horsing around. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We can use pics of your horses and sell the books, the profits to feed the horses. Oh, that sounds good. Yes, I'm glad that you came in too, KK. So, Bounty Hunting Bear, you please come. Everybody, please come to class because new energy brings new information.
You guys are
and
great today.
we really thank you all for everything. We're trying not to horse around with Gabriel.
Keep thinking.
Yep.
One of you has the name we're looking for.
Yep. And it hasn't come up yet. But I hope you like the new Archangel Gabriel sigil. So I added that to that. And yes, I am still working on fixing Scott's channels. It still comes up the 15th of November. I think I've figured out how to fix it. So that'll be done soon. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Have a fantastic weekend. Please rise above with love.
Hasta la vista, baby. We'll be back.
And are we taking 2 scoops or asking to take 2 scoops?
2 scoops of mushrooms. Call us in the morning.
Be careful on those scoops. Make sure they're very small. Just saying. Thank you guys. Have a great day.